Some of you know how Rebecca and I met, but I'll give you the quick version. 2020, there's a festival up at Mother Mountain put on because Gimpy Muster got called off. Beck's up there singing, and I remember thinking to myself, yeah, she's all right. Fast forward to 2022 at CMC Rocks Festival. We end up in this dodgy little pop-up honky-tonk, sticky floors, loud music, a lot. And then, in walks Beck. We start chatting and she goes to grab a drink. TQ leans over and says, "I'll bet you $1,000 you can't win her over." She comes back, dancing her way over. And I say, "Hey, do you want to make $500?
I'm so tired of the 9 to 5, weighing down on my soul. Let's get out all of this uptown life and head out on the country road.
Today, I marry my lover, the mother of my children, and most of all, my best friend. Rebecca, you are the most generous, caring, loving, and selfless person I know. There's no one else in the world I would choose to spend the rest of my life with.
Caleb, I never thought in a million years I'd fall in love with a baby-faced boy while bonding over Brad Paisley and our love of Bundy Rum. But here we are. I'm not sure I could say it was love at first sight. In fact, it probably resembled fear at first sight, especially when you came clean about how old you actually were. I nearly psyched myself out of our first post-CMC date, but after some encouragement from friends, I decided I had nothing to lose. 3.5 years and 2 beautiful boys later, here we are, somehow surviving the chaos and everything life has thrown at us so far. I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else.
Kick off your shoes.
From the first time I saw you fall asleep in a camp chair with a freshly poured Bundaberg rum and Pepsi Max in hand, I knew you were the one. Although, you are easily the third best thing that's ever happened to me. In order, I'd say, being blessed with our 2 beautiful boys, the Brisbane Broncos finally winning a premiership last year, and then there's you.
You love deeply, work hard, keep the peace even when I don't want to, make us all laugh and set the best example of what a gentleman is for our boys. You are the best dad and we are also lucky to have you.
I promise to do my best to give you and our boys the life of happiness and fulfillment we all deserve. I promise to never give up on us, even in the tough times, for as long as we both are children.
Thank you for staying steady when life feels messy, for making me laugh when I'm overwhelmed, and for loving me in my hardest moments. I can't promise it'll always be easy, and I definitely can't promise I won't lose my cool. But what I can promise is that no matter how hard things get, I'll always choose us. You're the best bet I've ever lost, and I can't wait to keep building our crazy, beautiful life together.
Put on your old black dress and grab your dancing shoes.
It is my very great honour to introduce, for the very first time, our newest married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Rowe.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Diane, Rebecca's mum, very proud to be her mum, and very proud to be Caleb's mother-in-law. When I reflect on Rebecca as a child, 3 words spring to mind: joyful, passionate, and loud. Rebecca was a joyful child, always singing and dancing around the house. She has always been passionate about the things and people she values most, especially her family. As a child, Rebecca was loud, and I'm sure you'd agree nothing has changed. She talks loudly, argues loudly, sings loudly, and laughs loudly. Our home was filled with love, and it was loud.
For those who don't know me, I am Matt, and I've had the honour of being Wombat's best man and unpaid therapist for the last couple of years. Now, I've known Wombat for a long time, and I can honestly say he's one of the most loyal, genuine and dependable guys I know. He's the kind of bloke who would do anything for his friends, unless it involves waking up early, which in that case you're on your own. But then Beck came into his life and everything changed. Suddenly he started dressing better, showing up on time maybe 20% more of the time, and even pretending to enjoy things like brunch. Honestly, Beck, it's been incredible to watch. You've done what none of us could. You've turned him into a fully functioning adult.
As a teenager, Rebecca became a little less joyful and a little more passionate and loud. As she entered adulthood, I think it's fair to say her and I drifted apart just a little. Then she met Caleb, and all that changed. She found her happiness, she found her other half, and she refound her joyfulness. Caleb and Rebecca share a love that's been so beautiful to witness. They share so many common interests, and I love seeing them do life together.
The way you two are together is something special. You make each other laugh, support each other, and clearly bring out the best in each other. You have two beautiful young boys, James and Alfie, who will grow and follow your footsteps into becoming respectful, loyal, and caring young men. They say marriage is all about compromise. For example, Wombat will now agree with Beck, and Beck will decide what the agreement is. Beck, welcome to the family. Thank you for putting up with him, and more importantly, for making him so happy. We honestly couldn't have picked a better person for him.
When life's journeys meet difficult times, always remember what you felt when you first fell in love. Reflect on the promises you've made before us to each other today, and strive to find your love and understanding that you will need. I wish you God's blessings for all the years ahead. Be joyful, be passionate, and be loud.
So let's raise a glass to love, laughter, and a lifetime of happiness, and to Wombat for somehow pulling this off. To Beck and Wombat.